A very dangerous stage. Those were the words from the Prime Minister as the final Australian embassy staff were ordered out of Kiev. US President Joe Biden today making a last-ditch effort to avoid all-out war in Eastern Europe, holding a critical phone call with Vladimir Putin.
On the brink of war, the training in Ukraine. Kiev is already a diplomatic battleground, too dangerous for Australians. Our remaining embassy staff today told to leave.
We have 3 remaining staff and they have been instructed now to move to Lviv. The situation, as you are all hearing as well, is deteriorating and is reaching a very dangerous stage.
A dozen nations have ordered their citizens out, but in the country's capital, most locals are unfazed.
Now, the best friend for enemies, that is panic in our country. And all this information that helps only for panic doesn't help us.
Just outside Ukraine, Russian soldiers continue their training drills. 100,000 are positioned along the border. While in the US, the president worked the phones. Joe Biden calling Vladimir Putin in a last-ditch attempt to convince him to back off Ukraine. In the hour-long conversation, Joe Biden said an invasion would lead to widespread human suffering and America's reaction would be swift and severe. But Moscow says Western media is spreading a large-scale disinformation campaign. It has become absurd, but the fact is that Americans are heating up the hysteria around so-called planned Russian invasion. They even announced the dates of such invasion, and at the same time, together with their allies, they are pumping the military muscles of Ukraine. Vladimir Putin insists he won't invade, but wants Ukraine banned from ever joining NATO.
It's been 3 weeks since NATO and the US formally responded to Russia's demand. They say their offer is a serious diplomatic path forward. The Kremlin says its counter-offer is coming, but can't say when.
In the United States, Michael Genovese, 9 News.